Have you ever wondered why some data centers never go down and some fails with just one power cut? This is the episode 3 of Understanding the Data Center series. So let's go. Our today's topic is data center tiers classification from tier 1 to tier flow. Before we jump into the tiers, let's understand first the what a tier means. The Uptime Institute created this tiering system back in 1990s to measure how the reliable and redundant data centers is. Think of it like rating our smartphones, like tier 1, which is our very basic model, tier 2, which is slightly better than tier 3, the premium, and tier 4, which is the flagship mobiles. Each tier adds more reliability, redundancy, and uptime. Now we are talking about the tier 1. So tier 1 is like a basic scooter. It has one power and one cooling path, no backup components. Means if your core or your main source fails, then in that situation there is no redundancy to cater that IT load. So expected uptime is around 99.671%, around, so 28.8 hours of downtime we can expect in a particular year. So this kind of tier 1 data centers are best for small businesses and non-critical IT rooms. In this situation, if anything fails like UPS, cables, even a breaker, so data center will go down. Now we are going to talk about the tier 2 data centers. Tier 2 data centers are one step ahead with the tier 1 data centers. Tier 2 adds a safety net. We can think of it like a scooter with the backup fuel tank. It has a partial redundancy, which is n plus 1, and the backup powers and cooling components are added in tier 2 data centers. The uptime is 99.741%, which means that the downtime for a particular year is around 22 hours only. This kind of data centers can handle some failures, but small kind of failures they can able to handle. This kind of data centers are better than tier 1, but not still ideal for critical loads. Now tier 3 data centers, we can call tier 3 data centers as a concurrently maintainable. Means when there is a failure or there is a maintenance time, at that time we can have the other redundancy which can cater the IT load, and we can do the maintenance without interrupting the main IT components. So these are the tier 3 data centers which are having the independence part for power and cooling, then full n plus 1 redundancy, which has the impressive 99.982% of the uptime, which means that only 1.6 of hour of downtime we can have in the tier 3 data centers. So this kind of data center used for banking, hospitals, enterprise workloads. Even if a chiller or UPS fails, operations still continue normally. So these are the tier 3 data centers, and it's like owning a premium car with backup system everywhere. Next one is our tier 4 data centers. So tier 4 data center has a 2n plus 1 or 2n redundancy, which means that the 2n power paths, 2n cooling paths it can have in the tier 4 data centers, which can duplicates of everything. Tier 4 is the strongest and most resilient tier. A 2n or 2n plus 1 infrastructure with everything is duplicated, power cables, UPS, cooling, generators, everything, and it can handles any single failure without any impact. The uptime is for this kind of data center are 99.995%, and the downtime overall year is only 26 minutes in a particular year. These kind of data centers are affordable or managed by the only hyperscalers like AWS, Google, Azure, then the large banks, governments, critical systems. This is like the gold standard for the mission critical operations. And then some factors like the when we talk about the site selection, which is for the risk free location, is very important. Then infrastructure, that is the redundancy level, then building layouts, then the operational procedure, efficient maintenance, then it's not just equipment, it's design, operation, and reliability for entire data centers and tiers. So next is the which tier should we choose. So there is no any specific reason for this question. If your workloads are simple, you can choose tier 1, tier 2. If you need high availability, then tier 3 is for you. If downtime is unacceptable, for you, then tier 4 you can go ahead. It's all about balancing investment, risk and uptime. So that's all for the in this video. If you like this kind of video for understanding the data center, just hit the like button, subscribe and share it with your team. We're going to explore more things about the data center in upcoming videos. Thank you.